It's me, Paco, and you're watching Bad Witch Books. Today we're going to be going over my December TBR. How the hell is it December already? It is the day after Thanksgiving here in the US, and the day I'm filming this, and that is crazy. I don't know how it is already December, but it's Christmas time, so I do have my Christmas sweater on. Winter has come. We are ready for it. I can't believe that it is already December. Like, shit, where did the year go? But let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, and then you would not know that every December I focus on sequels. I call December sequel, it's just my sequel month. And this is my third year on the road doing that. So I'm very excited to get into these. But the first books we have are the book club books, which aren't sequels, of course. So let's get to it. So the first book club pick I have is my book club, an Enchanted Forest book club. It is a book club I host on Discord. I have a whole Discord for it, and we do the meetings monthly on the Discord voice channel. And the pick for December is Catwoman Lonely City by Cliff Chang. Wrote and did the art. So beautiful. Beautiful. Very excited to read this. Basically, this is a alternate universe DC story, an Elseworld story. The part of DC's Black Label, so it's the more adult storyline label. But this follows Selena Kyle Catwoman after she has been in jail for a event that happened called, I think it's... So 10 years ago, the massacre known as Fool's Night claimed the lives of Batman, the Joker, Nightwing, and Commissioner Gordon, and sent Selena Kyle, the Catwoman, to prison. A decade later, Catwoman has banned the Gotham has banned costume heroism and villainy. The Goo Gotham is cleaner, safer, and a lot less free, which under the watchful eye of Mayor Harvey Dent and his Bat Cops. Into the new city that Selena Kyle returns a changed woman with her mind on one last big score, the secret hidden inside the Batcave. Does she need the money? Does she need to know who She just needs to know who is Orpheus. I'm very excited. I read Cliff Chang's Wonder Woman run where he did the art, and I really liked his artwork, so I'm very excited for this run. I know this has a lot of nods to Catwoman and stuff like that. Pretty edition. I'm very excited to discuss this. This is like one of my anticipated reads of the year. I've been waiting. I've been super excited to read this, and I'm glad I made it my book club pick for December. Next is the book club that I'm a part of that I go to. It's an in-person book club, so it is one that my library hosts. And the book for December is What the River Knows by Isabella Inez. So this is the book. It is a very popular book. Basically, it is about Bolivian Argentinian Isne Oliveira. Belongs to the glittering upper society of the 19th century Buenos Aires, and like the rest of the world, the town is steeped into old world magic that's been largely left behind on the forgotten. Isne has everything a girl might want except for the one thing she yearned for the most, her globetrotting parents, who frequently leave her behind. When she receives word that their tragic death, Inze inherits their massive fortune and a mysterious guardian, an archaeologist in partnership with his Egyptian brother-in-law. Yearning for answers, Isna sails to Cairo, bringing her sketchpad and a golden ring her father sent her for safekeeping before he died. But upon her arrival, the old world magic tethered to the ring pulls her down a path where she discovers there is more to her parents' disappearance than the guardian led her to believe. With her guardian's infuriating, handsome assistant thwarting her at every step, Inez must rely on ancient magic to uncover the truth about her parents' disappearance, or risk becoming a pawn in a larger game that will kill her. The Mummy meets Death of the Nile in this lush, immersive historical fantasy filled with adventure, rivals to lovers, romance, and shocking twists and turns. I've heard nothing but great things about this book. I'm very excited to read it. It's Mummy. I love the Mummy. I enjoyed Death of the Nile, the movie, so I'm very excited to get this book read. It will be the first book I read of the month. So, next book. Now we're going to the sequels I plan to read. So, the first sequel I have here is Twisted Devils by Margaret Owens. This is the sequel to Little Thieves. Little Thieves follows our main character, who is the goddaughter of Death and Fortune. And in the sequel, she accidentally starts a cult, I believe. Or accidentally creates a god or something like that. I'm very excited to read it. I love the romance in the first book. It gave very Catwoman Batman vibes. And so I am very hyped to read this. I love the first book. And I'm just really excited to read it. Next is another huge sequel I'm excited to get to, and that is A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is the prequel to Prior to the Orange Tree. And Prior to the Orange Tree is a world with dragons. The East has dragons they revere. The Western has dragons they fear. And I'm very excited to read this. I know this is a prequel set like 1,000 years before, and I'm very, very hyped. I loved Prior to the Orange Tree. It was one of my top reads of the year, which you guys will see in a couple videos from now. But I am just very excited. This cover is gorgeous. I'm not going to read the description because it is a sequel. Next is Foul Heart Huntsman by Chloe Gong. This is the last book in the duology of Foul Lady Fortune. This follows the events of that, which follows the assassin, Foul Lady Fortune, in China, Shanghai, during the 40s, I believe? No, 30s. And this is the end of that duology. And I'm just very excited, especially how the last book ended. And I'm very excited to finish this series up. Next is a book. It is the Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, the last book in the Lost Hours trilogy. This follows the children of the characters from the Infernal Devices series. And this wraps up the story. I really enjoyed the last book, and I'm excited to get to this. I read it last December, so I like that I keep the vibe of reading these each December. And I think I tend to read Cassandra Clare in December, because I think when I read her other trilogy, the Infernal Device, no, not the Infernal Devices, the other one, the one that's set in LA, I read that in a December too. So I do love reading Cassandra Clare's Shadow Hunter books in December. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm very excited to knock this series out. I've heard not the great things about this one, that like maybe this one kind of drops the ball, but I'm still very excited to get to this. Other than that, there's a sequel to These Feathered Flames I'm supposed to be buddy reading with Helen. We'll see if I get to that. I don't own it, but I really enjoy These Feathered Flames. It is two sisters, one who is the queen and one who is the magical protector. And after the current one is the queen to be, and one is the magical protector to be. And after the queen passes, the sisters are reunited after having been separated for years. But I'm very excited to get to that. And then I know Princess's Book Club pick I'm also supposed to be reading, but I don't know what I will, if I'll get to it. And then I want to finish my 23 for 23 challenge as well. And so those are the Iron Sword and the Iron Vow. It's the last of Julie Kakawa's trilogy for the Everfall. And I'm hoping to get to those because I just need to finish Gideon the Ninth, which I'm currently reading, and then I will read those. So that is my December TBR. What are you guys planning on reading? I'm kind of trying to keep it small because I'm in a reading slump right now. I think I've read 5 books so far in November. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, it's slower down. It makes sense for me to having slow down reading-wise right now because life's just been busy with work and everything. But that is what I'm reading. I'm excited for these December videos to start coming up, which we are all excited for. I did have to take a little break in November. You guys noticed I wasn't here the last 2 weeks. I'm here now. Don't worry. Nothing's happened. I'm here. But I will see y'all later. And like, comment, subscribe, please. I try to post videos every Friday. I don't think there's going to be any vlogs in December. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But I will see y'all next time. Bye!